Thank you very much. Good afternoon, your leaders. I'm Alfonso Gómez, the CEO of Telefónica, and I'm very proud of being here with you today. Y voy a cambiar a español. Quiero saludar a la delegación colombiana. Un gran aplauso. Gracias. Gracias por participar. Gracias por hacernos sentir muy orgullosos. Gracias por hacer este sueño posible. De verdad, gracias a todos. Education is in everyone's agenda. We know it. However, do we really understand why education is crucial? Why are we here today discussing how to improve education? Which tools are we missing? To answer these questions, we must talk first about the challenges, to better understand the size of the task we are facing, and then about the opportunities and how access to quality education can be a game changer. There are gaps between developed and developing economies. UNESCO concluded that during the 2008-2014 period, 84% of young people from high-income countries passed at least the second cycle of secondary education. That number barely reaches 38% in lower-middle economies and 14% in low-income ones. There are also gaps when comparing urban and rural areas. For example, the literacy urban-rural gap among young people between ages of 18 and 24 in countries like Niger or Mali is around 40%. In Colombia, the general illiteracy rate is 8%, but the number goes up to 26% in rural areas. Furthermore, there are gender gaps. According to the LinkedIn 2016 Global Talent Trends Report, only 30% of technology industry's workforce is comprised of women. We must encourage women to pursue careers in innovation and technology. Additionally, there are gaps in territories that have faced armed conflicts. UNESCO estimated that in 2014, 21 million children were out of school in 32 countries with active armed conflicts, which implies 35% of all children were not attending even elementary school. Those are just a handful of worrisome examples that show that now is the time to step up, to move forward. And the fair questions, of course, must be why society needs to invest time and resources in education? Education allows nations to grow. Spending in education, in coverage and quality diminishes income gaps, thus contributing to overcome poverty. It also implies a better quality of life along with improvements in justice and democracy. I do have an answer for this challenge. Technology can change our reality. In a world more connected than ever, it is possible to find ICT new tools to solve gaps in education. Each connected place is a world of opportunities. More than 100 million young people do not enjoy the basic literacy, and connectivity could help deliver it. And if you have access, you only need a skill to seize the opportunities. That is why we must go beyond connectivity. Schools need to train new generations and current workforce in relevant digital capabilities. Academia, private sector, governments need to strengthen their collaboration to help education improve. 3 out of every 4 professions that will be required in the next 2 decades do not exist yet or are still being created. This is the case of robotics, artificial intelligence, data science. Educational quality is a vehicle for social transformation, contributing to innovation, implementing didactic models of quality, forming teachers, and connecting our teachers and students from different corners of the world. One of the main obstacles for education in Latin America is child labor. Through the Pro Niño program, Telefónica set out to fight child labor. We attended over 470,000 children in Latin America, 50,000 of them in Colombia. Now we have a new horizon. Telefónica is committed to help youth to perfect STEM skills and to provide digital education to prepare them for the professional challenges of tomorrow. With Telefónica Pro Futuro Digital Classroom, our goal is to educate at least 10 million people 10 million people around the world by 2020. So far, we have reached over 2 million children spread among Africa and Latin America. In 2017, in 2017 only, we will have an impact in more than 500,000 people in Colombia. But we don't stop there. You will find a helping hand at Telefónica to make your ventures come alive. We support social entrepreneurship. In 2016, we supported around 1,500 projects and more than 360,000 people globally. My humble advice: all the great changes in human history were born from ideas that seemed crazy at the first. And its inspirers and promoters have been young people like you. Now, do not forget that the real transforming power lies in action. Follow your ideas without fear of failure. Making a mistake is always a possibility. Persisting should be your best slogan. Your ideas can change the fate of countries like Colombia. As a father, I am very happy to be here. This event proves you are not a selfish generation that only pursues its own dreams, but invests its time and effort in causes that allow you to use your own talents and abilities to serve. Remember, this journey doesn't end in one young world. It's the start. Thank you so much. I want to share a short video with you. Thank you very much.
Christine, take it away.